We're joined now by NBC 10 military analyst Colonel Rick Kiernan.
Thank you so much for joining us, Colonel. Let's talk first about those recruiting centers in Tennessee. We have seen them in strip malls where there really isn't a lot of security there.
No, there isn't, Jackie, and I think we call those soft targets. When we think of military installations, normally there's some military police or someone at the gate. They check the ID cards or they check the decal on the card. But when you have a strip mall and you have the recruiting centers and you're part of the community, that becomes very vulnerable. And I think it calls upon, as we saw today, everyone to be vigilant as our condolences go out to these young Marines and the wonderful folks that continue to serve.
Colonel, it's difficult to get into the gunman's head here, but in your opinion, why might facilities like these ones in Tennessee be targeted?
Well, I think what they do is they're very insidious when it comes to that, Keith. There are obvious targets like the Pentagon and larger forts near Tennessee like Fort Campbell and Kentucky. So I think what they're doing right here is proving a point to show that they can perpetrate and infiltrate. And I think they're very attuned to symbols, whether it's a flag from ISIS or it's a military uniform here in the United States of America. This becomes a symbol, of course, as the uniform is for the folks who defend our freedom. And I think maybe, the very sad thing is we used to think that, these youngsters in uniform were in harm's way when they're in combat. But sadly now I think we need to see that they're in harm's way no matter where they are.
All right, and we heard from President Obama that the FBI is leading this investigation along with local law enforcement. We hope more answers are to come in the coming days and weeks. NBC 10 military analyst Colonel Rick Kiernan, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.